Today we determine the best toilet bowl on the internet.
Let's talk about that. Good Mythical Morning.
Back in June, as part of the World Cup, we were asked to do the World Cup of Cups by the World Cup people. We weren't, but we did it anyway. It was a lot of fun.
It wasn't official.
Now we haven't been asked by the Super Bowl people to do the Super Bowl of bowls, but we're doing that anyway today. Yes. Welcome, it's toilet bowl time.
Now, to your disappointment, we will not be using the toilets on today's episode. We're just gonna be looking at pictures of them.
Oh,
but it's gonna be great.
We are going to look at these toilet bowls and we're going to give them a score of 1 to 100 each. Stevie's gonna be tabulating and calculating and calculating.
Tabulating.
Insert any verb that makes more sense than what I just said.
You said a lot of that's awesome.
And then at the end, you're welcome. We are going to determine the superest bowl of toilets in the history of internet pictures. Let's go with this first one, Rhett.
Okay. This
is from what I can gather, which it's a neon sign toilet bowl.
Right.
Right? That is neon gas illuminating the hole through which you do your business.
Speaking of gas, well, if you sit on this, you will probably break and the neon glass will go into your butt.
But it is really cool. You know, my great uncle died on the toilet.
Was it neon?
No, he was bit by a spider on the butt.
Really? Thanks for bringing that up. I'm gonna give this one, because it's not functional, but it's very flashy, 50.
I see where you're going with that. I think it's so innovative and dangerous. I'm gonna bump it up to a 63. I want to use it just to say I did.
Okay, I don't think the neon would support
I wanna pee on the neon. I don't wanna sit on it.
Oh, well, that's a different thing. This is an ice toilet, which there's nothing I like more than a cold toilet seat.
I mean, this takes it to an extreme.
That's sarcasm.
If you put bare skin on this thing, you're gonna stick to it, especially if like your cheeks are a little damp. Is the toilet paper ice too?
That's what I was getting at. The toilet paper is ice, which I have used that before. I've used ice toilet paper before, and it's a lot better than you'd think.
I've seen ice in urinals at fancy restaurants, but I've never wiped my butt with it.
This one is very fancy. It took a lot of work. It's a novelty. For that, I give it some points, but I would not want to put my butt cheeks onto it, so I'm gonna give it a 47.3.
I hate being cold. I'm not pulling my pants down and getting colder for this thing, no matter how bad I gotta go. I'm giving this a 23 because all it's got is craftsmanship going for it.
Okay.
Speaking of craftsmanship, this is an aquarium toilet floating in space. There's no surroundings for this thing.
No.
So I don't know if it exists.
I think you're focusing on the wrong thing, Link. I think it's just an aquarium toilet on a background.
Now the seat I think that's just decorative. There's no like actual fish in the seat, I don't think.
I do like the idea of looking at fish swim while I'm doing my business, but I'd have to turn around and face the fish.
I don't like the idea.
That is how I use the toilet.
Oh,
conveniently, I just discovered last week that I should be facing the other way. So now I'm going back to my old standard.
I do not like any sort of pet watching me do my business.
And fish don't care, man.
They're
doing it too.
This is cruel. You're supposed to flush your goldfish after they die. It seems like they're all going down right when you hit the flush button.
No, they're in the tank. They know not to swim towards the hole.
Yeah, the water comes out of the tank into the bowl, right?
Don't swim towards the hole. I love this one. I'm gonna use the bathroom backwards because of it, and I'm gonna give it a 78.
Assuming that the goldfish don't get flushed every single time, I really like this one. No, it kind of creeps me out. I'm gonna give it a 53.
Okay.
All right, I think this was just a regular toilet bowl that someone covered in candy. But that's it, but it covered it completely. This could be a survivalist toilet. It's like, well, when all else fails, we've got the toilet. Just latch on at any point.
I just don't like the idea. I don't like to think of candy. In that during those times.
This is an art installation piece, but again, if my cheeks are damp, I'm gonna get sticky.
I would like to pee into it just to see what happens. I want to do that, so I'll give it a 38.
It's really cool. I'd like it in my house as a second toilet. I'm gonna go with
toilet.
68.
That's my second toilet.
Did you get 68 too?
No, I said 38.
Okay.
Quite different, friend.
Okay.
All right, this is a balloon toilet. It's not helium or else it would be floating. It's just regular old air from people.
This is like a sad clown's idea of a sad time.
I think if you were to use this toilet, things would get messy real fast. You know, looks like there's a lot of ways that things could just fall out onto the ground. Wow.
Yeah,
Don't break this out at the kid's birthday party, because Billy will use it. You know,
Billy has breached the balloon toilet. I'm giving this a 4.
Ah, really?
I'm just gonna
Some clown went above and beyond for this. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Yeah. Okay, this one takes it up a notch. We're still in art installation mode, but there's
this is function. This is function. How many times? You will never, ever run into the situation where you run out of toilet paper while taking a crap.
And if you do, you've also run out of a toilet.
Yeah. As long as you got one little toilet paper roll, you can still make it a toilet. You know, it's just like,
oh gosh,
gotta aim really well. But until then, it's really functional.
I mean, I'm gonna give this one a 31.
It would absorb quite a bit. I like this one, 71.
71? You sit on it, it falls apart. Are they glued?
How do you know?
Look at this one.
Oh,
this is like I was gonna say a recliner, but I don't think it reclines. It's like a sofa chair toilet. This is just inviting.
Oh, it looks so soft.
It looks like a chair
armrest
at like a manicure pedicure place, doesn't it?
I don't go to those places, but I gotta say it looks
you're
incredibly comfortable, and I love the idea of having some arm support. I love the idea of just hunkering down and spending a lot of time in the bathroom.
Yeah, just put a remote right there on the armrest, or I guess somebody doing my nails.
And I really like that. I like the color too.
Getting your nails done is very relaxing.
Why are you talking about that? No one's gonna give you a pedicure while you're taking a dump.
That's good. That's a good point. I'm still gonna give this one a high score because
this one's good. This one's really good.
My grandma had a toilet seat that was cushiony.
Oh yeah, and they're soft and they're warm. They're
warm and soft.
88.38.
91.
91?
I'm eBaying the mess out of this one.
Okay, all right.
Clean it first.
All right.
Okay. What is this? This is like an actual throne or something?
I do like wood. We've established that before.
Classical styling.
It's like if it had a grandfather clock in the top, so I know how long I've been on the job.
No, I think that's what this is. It's a grandfather clock, and when you walk around the back, Uncle Jim's taking a dump.
Uncle Jim's on the other side?
He's hiding behind the grandfather clock.
But where's Uncle Jim?
This is the back of it. Do you hear what I'm saying?
I get it. Okay, yeah. I like this one.
Ding dong.
71.
I don't like it. How do you get it in your house? How do you get it up the stairs if you want it on the second floor?
Movers. Hire somebody.
It looks heavy, man. I'm giving it a 24.
Oh, that's insulting. Oh,
okay.
Boy.
Now we're locomoting.
I can't tell you how many times I've been driving down the road and I've complained about how I got one brewing.
Right, you would replace the driver's seat of your car with one of these?
Yes! No, I would just do the go-kart style like this.
So you would only ride on this when you needed to use the restroom?
I would only ride on this, period. This would be the way that I got around
It's
town.
not street legal.
I don't care.
By the way,
you think a cop's gonna pull you over if you're driving this thing? So I'm letting that guy go.
The toilet.
I'm not having an altercation with that guy.
The toilet tank is a cooler. Did you notice that?
Well, okay.
This thing is totally pieced together.
Yeah. He gets a demerit for that. Of course, hold on. You put drinks in there. I get thirsty too. And it's pink, so I mean.
Yeah, there's always that.
I like this one. It's very functional. I would use it. I'd have to get some pants with a hole in them though. I'm not gonna pull my pants down. I'm gonna go with 84.
Oh, I was thinking
84.
If it had a mower deck, I would give it an 84.
Really, 84?
Without the mower deck, I give it a 64.
Okay, not bad.
And look at this, guys. The double mode commode. Talk about uncomfortable eye contact. Is this a public restroom scenario?
No, this is
like master bath scenario?
Yeah, and listen,
I can't make it work either way.
No, there's one time when I'm not attracted to my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, right. You never.
And I don't want to look her in the eye when that's happening. And I definitely don't want to be looking in her eye when I'm doing it. You know, and this is what this is set up for.
Well, my eyes are always closed when I'm. It's usually one of these scenarios.
That'll give you hemorrhoids.
The moment.
But you know, it is. There's some engineering involved. 43.1.
Something. I'm not gonna knock this one until I try it. So I'm gonna.
That can be arranged.
I'm gonna give this one I'm gonna give it a 67.
Okay, good.
All right, let's tabulate the results and see who is the Super Bowl winner.
89.69.
We got the designer.
We got to
toilet
figure out how to
sofa.
get hold of one of these and set it up in here.
Or commission the preparation and manufacturing of one.
We should
for
replace
ourselves.
these seats on the show with that. How about that, brother?
All right, toilet bowl / furniture manufacturers, pony up. Give us a call. 1-888 toilet.
We don't have enough.
4.
Toilet 188 toilet 4. Thanks for listening to us talk about toilets and rank them.
And for liking and commenting on this video.
You know what time it is.
Greetings, my name is Ben from Queensland, Australia, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Our audio-only podcast, Ear Biscuits, is back for season 2.
If you don't know, like Rhett said, it's audio only on iTunes and SoundCloud. You spend an hour plus with us in your mind, in your ears, making that biscuit, usually interviewing someone that you'll be glad that we talked to.
Like the first guest of season 2 that you can go listen to right now, Mr. Rainn Wilson. You might know him as Dwight from The Office. He's also the co-creator of the YouTube channel Soul Pancake. Had a great conversation with Rainn. Go check it out.
Click through to Good Mythical More. I want to share with you one of the craziest dreams I've ever had. I fully documented it just a few nights ago.
Verbal tennis hygiene.
Okay,
You guys misspelled hygiene.
there's another E. How does verbal tennis work?
We have to only ask questions.
Oh,
and
gosh.
you can only
That
ask
again?
questions related to hygiene, and it has to be slightly related to the question before.
You can't make a statement.
Yes.
Bad at
you
this.
can't
All right,
answer
let's
the
go.
question.
So, how's your hygiene?
How's your hygiene?
Have you got a new toothbrush?
No. And he's lashing out, and I'm cowering in fear, crumpled on the floor. He begins beating me with his belt.
John Hamm starts beating me with a belt.